Hello, welcome to the video. My name is Owen, and today I want to say that one of the greatest blessings in my life has been to honour and love and appreciate and pay respect to and to acknowledge all of my life contracts and the soul contracts, the relationship contracts that I am in or have been in. People come into our lives not by accident but for a reason, and people stay for a reason, and part of the reason is also our own staying in relationships for too long that are, let's say, for example, abusive. When relationships become really abusive, or when they become physically abusive, that's the time. Soul contract finished. Time to get out, even if it means sleeping on your friend's sofa or a family member's sofa. But apart from that, like extreme general case of like physical abuse, and it's like, you know, we can learn to love. People can only respond where they're vibrating at. So we can't expect something magical or mature from someone who's like still in the fledgling and developing stages. Like, we're all on different levels of maturity, me included, everybody. So we can't expect more from ourselves or other people from where we're actually vibrating at, energetically, mentally, emotionally, you know, spiritually. What our mind, what we're capable of, where we are at, our level of trauma, unhealed trauma, hurt, pain, confusion, clarity. So knowing this has like set me free profoundly and profundly, even though I don't think that's a word. You know, in the old mode, in my old mode of like, I'd be more likely to be like blaming life, being the victim, being the sad old victim of life. You know, like the damn life. What did you do this to me for? You know, like when I believed in like God, the type of the man in the clouds type of God that I grew up in. When I lost my health and became like very injured, and unwell, I was angry and upset and traumatized, and I lost my relationship with God. And you know, and I thought, like, how the hell could you do this to me? Like, I prayed for you every day, I felt I love you, and I thought you loved me, and now I'm fucked up in life. You know, I'm really upset and like sick. You know, like this, if you exist, you wouldn't have made this happen. So anyway, but that was the old mode. The new mode is the realization that we are like spiritual beings having a physical experience, and everything happens for a divine perfect reason, in a divine perfect way, and a divine perfect timing. But we must also take action. There's a saying called, you do your half and God will do the other half. So we can't just sit in our butt in our room and expect to have a big business, have a really good relationship, have really good health. You know, we have to do things and work on things too. So basically speaking, when we show an effort, the universe or our spirit guides and the angels will support us in our highest vision. Sometimes we don't get what we want. We don't get what, there's a saying, you know, you don't get what you want, you get what you need. And I love that too, you know. So for example, in my life, like I found this year, I was trying to do something. I was doing something. I was looking for something. I was attempting to get something, like a place to live, for example. And it wasn't supported. Like, it just totally just didn't work out, like over and over and over and over again in multiple countries, especially one. And in the end, I feel it was definitely orchestrated by divine guides and angels, or my highest self. And it was meant for my highest good, because what happened was a profound shift and change of growth and healing in my life as a result of what happened, as a result of not being able to find this cozy home that would have been picture perfect. So we get what we need, not what we want. I'd never take back my past. Honestly, I swear to God, if you could say, Owen, you can change anything in your past, what do you want to change? Change everything if you want. I'd change nothing, because it was all necessary to bring me to where I am. And where I am is important, and I like it. If you don't like where you are, I'd suggest looking at yourself and being honest with yourself. I just looked at a quotation there on Facebook, and it was saying, like, healing isn't necessarily pretty. Sometimes you have to crawl into the crevices of your wounds and to feel the pain. And it bleeds, but when it bleeds and it hurts, that's the healing. So just consciously letting out and feeling your pain, and looking into stuff you're embarrassed about, guilty about, ashamed of, you feel bad about yourself, stuff you're embarrassed or like you feel unworthy about yourself. Go into all of that. Look at it. Face it. Accept it. And like, just be willing to feel the pain and where you think you're lacking or not good and stuff. So everyone, that's all I want to say. I hope this message helps you to feel more comfortable in your life, and to trust, and to take a little bit of action, and to pray, and know that you don't necessarily get everything you want when you want it, the way you want it, but you will get what's for your highest good when you need it. And I want you to learn to grow to want that, and to like that, and to appreciate the bumps, the roller coaster, and where your uncomfortable zones, and stop trying to be comfortable in life, and to seek love and support, and to be okay, and to look after yourself, everyone. I'm going to end the message by saying look after yourself, and nurture and love yourself in 1,000 ways as possible you can. Diet, sleep, rest, exercise, nature, showering, baths, essential oils, barefoot walking, swimming, meeting friends, family, socializing, being kind, smiling, reaching out. Don't abandon and look after other people too much so that you're exhausted or depleted. Look after yourself. Buy yourself some nice, your favourite piece of clothes if you can afford it, and that type of thing, just like little small knickknacks to look after yourself. And eat lots of fruit, raw food, veganism, fruitarianism, enemas, herbs. And for one-to-one consultations or my herb and superfood shop, and to friend me on Facebook, please look below the links. Share this video please if you think it can help anybody. I'd really appreciate that. Maybe some of your friends, maybe friends or family, anyone you think this video or this message might be able to help, please do share it. And I'll talk to you again in another video, and thanks for joining me. Wish you a beautiful day. Namaste, soulful love and honour and respect.